Hello everybody, hopefully you're having a wonderful, fantabulous, and mystical day. Over here on the mystical side of life, we're just going to make a little video on a little bit of a process and stuff that I've been working on and thinking about in terms of D&D, what's been going on in my life, character designing, how I've been improving, things like that, just as a little update. And I know I haven't continued my VOD series, and I do apologize for that, but, you know, life gets crazy sometimes, and I don't have all the luxury of having all that time on my hands, so, I'm going to just try to upload a little bit more here and there. I'm going to say the schedule is probably going to be one video a week, but they will probably not all be with voice audio, simply because I don't have a good enough mic to be able to make videos. At the moment, I'm using a friend's microphone at his house. Or should I say relative? He's my cousin. Anyways. So that's the situation on the videos. So one a week, and I can't guarantee that it's going to be, audio. So what have I been up to? What is the Fox? What is Emmanuel Aguilar been up to? I've been doing a lot. For those of you who don't know, my name is Emmanuel Aguilar, by the way, aka Mystic Fox 4. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been doing a lot of D&D stuff. I've been doing commissions for people that have wanted their original characters or whatever, what have you, but the appeal of Dungeons and Dragons to me has escalated way more than it used to be, which is the story of the character and how they came to fruition, and it's always been really interesting for me to actually create a character and think of one on my own, but listening to other people's stories of their characters is really interesting. The character that you're seeing right now being rendered out and drawn, her name is Aguilar. I designed her roughly, about a few days ago. No, maybe a week ago, maybe 3 days ago, actually. I'm digging her character. Her character is really nice. She is a tiefling. She is half. Oops, sorry about that. I'm trying to pull up her bio that I had made up. I had somebody on a different forum kind of look over the story of her character, and they gave me some good tips on how to improve the story. And so she's a young tiefling who grew up in the streets. She had a horrible encounter with humans in her past, and one that caused both her and her parents to be taken as slaves. They were taken to be slaves for a mining company, but the people who split her from her parents would torture her because she wouldn't listen to the command, so they'd cut her arms and things like that. To get her to listen, and then she finally broke out and made friends with two orcs, and she met them through an encounter when they were both trying to steal from a nobleman, and they just grew up together and they became a family. And she doesn't think that her family was killed because the slavers wouldn't want to kill their means of income, so what they did was they sent them to the mines, and so she's out looking for them in this journey of hers to find her parents. They were taken when she was fairly young, so like the whole story is the reason why she's going on this journey. I really enjoyed rendering this character out, partly because I went in it just kind of very mystified of like, oh, I'm gonna make a character that is a rogue, and she's a tiefling, and she the more I drew, and then I just continuously thought, oh, what would she have gone through? Like, what are the trials in her life that put her in this position right now? And the more I kind of deduced it and took it apart, the more I realized, like, I need to put a story to this character. And that's when I went to the forum and I tried to figure out something that was more suitable for the for the character design, or not the character design, for the character's story. And the rendering was really fun too. I enjoy rendering like fantasy-esque stuff because it's just cool. so that's basically what I've been up to recently. I've been doing lots of D&D stuff, commissions for people. By the way, if you guys are interested, I'll put up a little image on screen so you guys can check it out. And you can also see it on my Twitter. It's at MysticFox4. If you guys are interested, whatever. I'm thinking about starting a Patreon and putting the little comics that I've been working on there. They're like 2-page comics. They're just fun little things that I made. But I don't know. Maybe you guys would want me to put it somewhere else because I don't know. Because I don't mind giving a couple of them out for free because they're just for fun. They're like little fun escapades that I get on. And one of them is actually about a different character who has no name right now. So hopefully you guys can think of a cool name. I already got somebody to comment on one of the other photos that I had uploaded on Instagram to give her a name. And the name Stuart gave out is Piper. And I think that's a pretty good name. I dig the whole P's name. It's really interesting just to see how people think of names or how people perceive characters in general. I think is really nice because it's like I thought this character's name would have been like what would I she's the character that I'm speaking of right now isn't the one that I'm actually drawing. It's a different one. I'll flash it up on the screen. Boop. She's a cool character, but I also think she's kind of a psychopath because of like what she's had to do to get out of the situations she's been in, and things of that nature. But with that same thing being said is like, I don't know. I feel like Piper's a pretty good name for her. But I don't know. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. If anyone knows of any good names to give her, go ahead and drop it in the comment section below. I'll do something with it. If I don't use it for this character, I use it for another character in the future. I do really enjoy making different classes in Dungeons and Dragons, like the characters, because I get to kind of concept stuff out. And in the next video, I'll kind of show you guys something that I was thinking about of the what is it? Whoops. Of like character concept things that aren't necessarily traditional. Anyways, dudes, hopefully that was enough information for you guys to get caught up with what's going on. I will be doing another reveal of some other stuff that I've been working on, and you guys can check that out. This image was in black and white, and it unfortunately will not be in color, but I do have another character that I am doing in color, and I'm developing because I just think it's cool. If anyone needs to reach out to me for any commissions or character designs or anything, please feel free to message me. The prices are on my Instagram or actually they're on my Twitter. Or if you can't find them, just message me and I'll go ahead and send those over to you. But as always, guys, don't forget to stay mystical. Boop.